Hello and welcome to the stream. Tonight we're going to be playing some Battlefleet Gothic Armada 2 and we're going to try the campaign. I haven't played any of the campaign so far. I didn't try it in either of the betas and yeah, I just played multiplayer in those, so this is all completely new to me. Not even watched anyone playing a video of it or anything like that, so it's going to be a fresh experience. And first of all, we have to play this prologue before we're allowed to take on any of the three campaigns that exist in the game. So obviously we'll do that first. And it says, the planet of Cadia is a cornerstone of the Imperium's defences and a symbol of mankind's endurance. But after millennia of stalwart defiance, Cadia is beset as never before, besieged by the corrupted legions of chaos. While Lord Castellan Ursakar E. Creed marshals the planet-side defense, reinforcements from across the galaxy scramble to his aid. Cadia stands, but for how long? Wow, what a name. Lord Castellan Ursakar. Ursaka? Ursaka. Ursaka. I don't know. Right, okay. Let's see what happens.
For 10,000 years, the Eye of Terror has spewed its ageless horrors into the galaxy, gnawing at the eternal glories of the Imperium, at the very soul of mankind itself. And for every one of those 10,000 years, the fortress world of Cadia has held the gate closed. An adamantium bastion, granted strength by flesh and bone, and seeded purpose by faith in the Emperor's holy light. But as the darkness grew ever deeper, and the blaze of the Astronomicon guttered like a wind-blown candle, the Eye of Terror pulsed, its baleful energy spilling anew across the stars. With a shriek that echoed through nightmares from Medusa to Ultramar, the Black Fleet slipped its moorings. An endless tide of heretics, traitors, demons, and madmen whose desperate fealty was given over to a single damned soul. Abaddon the Despoiler, inheritor of the arch-traitor Horus's reviled legacy, the 13th Black Crusade, herald to a fresh age of nightmare, had begun. Stalwart Cadia would be the first to feel its wrath.
A Blackstone fortress! Without our shields, that accursed Hulk will scour Cadia clean.
Repairs to the null array are underway. We require only a matter of days.
The Magos asks for time. I have none to give.
My wolves will buy all that he needs. I'll urge my battle barge to prepare for my arrival. By the Fang, I'll not die without a fight.
Okay. Seems like there's a huge Chaos Fleet and we've got to somehow try to defend Cadia. Don't think that's going to go well. It would be a short campaign if it did.
We are ready for verification.
Oh, here we go.
Protocol, my lord. Awaiting structural diagnostic.
Okay, zoom in to get a closer view of your ship. Right, yep, we'll go through all the standard tutorial type things.
We stand ready for weapons inspection.
Rotate the camera around the ship. Okay. Oh, what's going on? Apparently I've clicked off my Game. Damn the borderless window stuff. There we go. Focus the camera on the gas cloud. Right, fine. Yep, there we go. Asteroid field, where's that? That's over here. Oh, hello.
On spec sweep complete.
Select your ship and send it to the indicated position. Okay, we can manage that. Seeing we don't want to drive through the minefield. It's probably a bad idea, right?
Enough with the tinkering.
All sections report ready-able. The Violet Fang stands ready for battle.
At last, crew of the Firemain's Fang. The despoiler's jaws clamp tight about Cadia's throat. His Blackstone fortress comes to claim the kill. I say nay. Not while the sons of Roos have strength to fight. The valiant dead will shield us from the Black Fleet's curse. We will stalk the will of eternity from amongst the carcasses of its victims. When our fangs are at its belly, we strike with every boarding torpedo and assault craft at our disposal. We will cripple that Blackstone fortress however we can. Weapons, shields, engines, all father willing, we will tear out its corrupted heart. The Blackstone fortress is so close I can smell it. We'll have to cross that minefield to reach it. Take us through, Captain.
Okay. So I'm guessing this is the safe area, is it? I do want to adjust the volume though, because I think the music's quite a lot louder than the dialogue. So let's bring the music down a bit. Let's see how that is. That's still quite loud. Let's go down more. Right.
Engines engaged. Moving to position. To where we are needed.
Just need to carefully maneuver through this minefield. Oh dear, we're being chased. Being chased by a Chaos Fleet behind us.
Battle. Press on. We'll return once the Blackstone fortresses are broken hulk. Hold course.
Please don't stare into the minefield. Oh, that's close. Oh, that's close. Oh, is that setting it off? I hope not.
Repositioning.
We're going to have no shields by the time we get there. Now what? Why is it slow motioning?
They're gaining. Contact Cajun Orbital Command. Tell them to detonate the mines. That explosion should clean our tails of these traitors. Aye, my lord.
Hopefully we can boost our way to safety before they all detonate.
At your command. Underway.
There we go.
Swifter than they deserved. If only we'd had the time to make it painful.
Now what?
My lord, all specs show one traitor vessel survived the explosion. It has launched a disruption bomb. It'll obliterate our shields.
All sections, prepare for high energy turn. Helm, get us clear of the detonation horizon and bring us about to engage that spineless car.
Okay, so high energy turn is here. And we use it like this.
Ha! So the traitor longs for death. Bring us in close. I want to smell his fear. Standard speed engaged. Engines engaged. Fire at will. I want them blooded.
So, light
before we
cruiser
seek their
Hellbourne.
throat.
Some launch bays, some triple-barreled heavy macro turrets, I think it said. Built. That is no match for us. We're a battleship class.
Test the thickness of his eye.
So we're as big as they get.
Moving to position.
And he is just a light cruiser.
To where we are needed.
Now all of this stuff is locked at the moment, but of course if it wasn't, I'd be using it. Can I actually get rid of all this stuff? Yes, I can. Good. Go, go, go.
Hold course.
Let's use the high energy turn again, just to bring our guns to bear quickly. Most of our firepower being in the broadsides of our ship here.
Repositioning. His eyes are blinded. His fangs gone. We'll settle this with our teeth at his throat.
Okay, now we're allowed to do a lightning strike. That's basically an assault action using a teleporter.
The kill comes soon. Ready boarding torpedoes. Standard speed.
A little bit awkward. Can the torpedoes actually hit him from there? No.
At your command.
They are homing though. They'll have to spin around a bit. Let's get out of the way.
Repositioning. Our boarding torpedoes destroyed by turret fire. So the traitor still has claws. Bring us in closer. I'll end this myself. To where we are needed.
Okay. So now we've got to get into range for a boarding action.
Underway.
I've used up all my energy messing about. The boarding torpedoes are just orbiting it at the moment. Yeah, I knew I shouldn't have fired them from that close.
Hold course.
I'd try my luck since it's only the tutorial, but no, didn't get away with it.
Moving to position.
Right, so when you hover over stuff, you can see the extent of the range of my boarding action and what arc I need to be in to use them. You get the same thing with weapons as well. You see if I hover over each of my different weapon systems. It's useful if you don't know already. Right, there we go. Now we can get the boarding action in. And that's him out of crew. That value reduced to 0.
Drift. The greater quarry yet remains. Engines engaged. To where we are needed. I know most of you are not Fenris born. But today it matters not if you feel the fury of Roos in your veins. It matters not if you hail from Fenris, Mundus Pyra, Caja, or Marsh. Today we are brothers, bound by one single glorious purpose. We ride into death with the fury of heroes, and by our sacrifice, strike a blow worthy of saga and song.
For the Emperor! For Cadia! Death to the traitors!
The moment arrives. Let the engines roar! Hold course!
I kind of want to destroy that drifting hulk, so I've just re-angled myself a bit so it shoots a bit more as I'm travelling away towards the objective point. Oh, have I just gone out of range? Oh, the gun's just recycling. Recycling. Come on, kill it. Kill it. One more volley. All we need. One more. Should do it.
At your command.
Oh, come on.
Moving
Really?
to position.
I want to kill this. Just kill it. There we go.
Underway.
Right, that's surely enough. Of course, the further away you
Moving
get,
to position.
the worse your accuracy becomes. So that is the problem. Really? What's it got? Like 4 hit points. Damn it.
Hold course.
Alright, surely it's dead now. There we go. Just wanted to see that explode. Leave no traitors standing.
Engines engaged.
Have a closer look at our ship. So, this is a Space Wolf battle barge. See the little Space Wolf symbol there. And that's and some kind of Space Wolf commander that's been doing all the talking so far. Sounds like he's looking forward to getting killed.
To where we are
But
needed.
yeah, I'm pretty sure this mission is going to be certain doom for everybody involved. Alright, let's boost the objective, speed this up a bit.
Standard speed engaged.
My lord, we have located an Imperial warship. It's drifting, and the crew are not responding. However, Auspex show that the vessel itself remains viable.
We'll claim the vessel as our own. Reinforcements run thin, and even one ship may yet make a difference. Repositioning.
Okay, so we're going to reclaim it. Let's reclaim it with a lightning strike. So that puts
My
one
lord,
crew.
our boarding parties have seized command of the derelict. They report critical damage to weapons control. It won't be of any use to us.
Still, it shall not go to waste. Evacuate the ship to Cadia. Its fury will be hard in days to come.
Okay, let's send it on an emergency warp
At
jump.
your command.
My lord, we have enemy vessels on approach.
Moving to position.
So 3 blips sighted.
Repositioning.
Let's see what we've got. Okay, just escorts it seems. Yep. Okay, all of them are escorts. Let's fire the boarding torpedoes.
To where we are needed. Hold course.
Kind of feel like ramming these guys. I know that'll make short work of them. Suck it.
Engines engaged.
I'll save our boarding actions in case we have to fight some bigger stuff later on.
To where we are needed.
I'm just parking in between these because I can fire out of both sides of my ship. I may as well.
Standard speed engaged. Hold course. Moving to position.
That blue bar there is my shields. I'm almost out of shields. This
At
guy's
your
mutinying
command.
now. He'll be gone any second. Just do a high energy turn so we can fire that last volley. Oh, he's already exploded. Never mind.
Pitiful whelps. 10,000 years of hate, and still feeble at heart. Bring us about. The Blackstone Fortress awaits.
My lord, Auspex have detected a colossal signature at extreme range. It must be the Blackstone Fortress. It's on an inbound heading.
Good. We'll wait in ambush. Bring us about into that asteroid field and cut the drive. Make us look like one more drifting hulk.
Okay, so we're going to move into these asteroids.
Standard speed engaged.
Speed up time a bit.
My lord, the Blackstone Fortress is almost upon us.
Hold your nerve. The closer it comes before we reveal ourselves, the greater our chances of success.
Inbound vector shifting. This is as close as we're likely to get. Boarding torpedoes, stand ready.
So shall it be. Command of the Fang is yours. Give her a good death.
My lord, for Rus and the Old Father.
For Rus and the Old Father! Repositioning.
Okay, this is going to get messy. Oh my god.
That is impossible. Moving to position.
You are so not meant to survive this, are you? What? What kind of an ambush was that? That was just, oh, let's just explode politely next to the enemy.
Sven Bloodhowl, stalwart of a brotherhood famed for their courage. But sometimes, courage is not enough.
Initialization failed. Null array inert. Insufficient power. Insufficient power. Rerouting. Reroute failed. Power surge. Processing. No data. Power building. Null array deploying.
Not through the bravery of Sven Bloodhowl, nor the labors of Magus Clan, but through the intercession of a mysterious benefactor. But the respite was short-lived. As the cheers faded, traitor warships blackened the skies. The siege of Cadia Secundus had begun. The forces of the despoiler came in numbers uncounted, but the walls of Casa Kraf held. Even in that darkest of days, the flame of humanity's valor burned bright. With faith burning in their hearts, the defenders held the Chaos Hordes at bay, uncaring of the losses they bore in exchange. But flesh fails and faith flickers. With every bloody moment, Abaddon's forces drew closer to victory.
Still looks pretty dire. But yeah, interesting. We saw some Necrons interfering in that cutscene with the tech priest. There's some scarabs and some kind of Necron, possibly a Necron lord. I don't know, doing something, interfering with the power by the looks of it, but in a good way, allowing the shields to come up around the planet. But then it looks like loads of nasties got dropped down anyhow. And this here is a
We need the
Necron ship
location of Abaddon's main fleet before we strike.
in the picture.
Admiral,
Right.
lead a reconnaissance patrol. Be our eyes.
Gladly, Captain Garrison. We can't proceed until those defense platforms are destroyed.
Okay. Am I actually allowed to deploy? Yeah, looks like it. Not
All
quite what I had
vessels
in mind.
engage
But okay.
drives.
Engaging engines.
Rig our light cruisers for silent running. We'll let our bombers handle this.
Heading acknowledged.
Flagship must not be destroyed.
Going silent.
Okay, that's quite a big
Bring
deal.
us into position, Captain.
Understood.
Your orders?
So I've got light cruiser Dauntless Mark II, light cruiser Defiant,
We wait your
and
command.
another light cruiser Defiant. Okay. We're gonna go sit in this gas cloud where we're hidden. So what are these? They're just little defense platforms.
Aye, Admiral.
Now, where are all my guns here? I do have some front-facing firepower. What about on this
We
one?
wait your command.
Yeah, that'll do. Gonna have to move
Starhawk
into
bombers
range
to
though.
launch condition. Relaying target coordinates.
Coordinates acknowledged.
Okay, so we're supposed to use the bombers. Okay.
Starhawks loaded and sent.
Finish this. All weapons fire at will.
Changing course. Ship ready. We serve.
Well, we connected with a single torpedo there.
Your orders?
Right. This stuff's nearly dead. Let's move in for the
Course
kill.
engaged.
Speed them up a bit.
Ship ready. Underway. Starhawks loaded and sent.
Enemy defense platform destroyed.
We wait your command.
Enemy defense platform destroyed.
Okay. Where to next, I wonder?
So they had time to call for reinforcements. Prepare to engage. None shall escape.
Here we go. So we must keep the Admiral ship alive.
Setting course. Starhawks loaded and sent.
Get the bombers out again.
We should evaluate the situation. We cannot risk a foolhardy engagement. First, we'll grant all ships' captains full autonomy to maneuver. Now, designate priority target. Finally, we'll focus fire on the target's weapon systems to reduce their firepower. Unleash the Emperor's fury. All sections to battle stations. Blow those abominations apart.
We serve. Brace for impact! Lock on target! Impossible, Admiral! Course engaged. Aye, Admiral. Impossible, Admiral! We wait your command.
Cruising speed set. Underway.
Some torpedoes involved.
We serve. Starhawks loaded and sent.
We serve.
Cruising speed set.
Ship ready.
Engaging engines.
Aye, Admiral. Cruising speed set.
Heading acknowledged. Your orders? Maximum burn! Ship ready. Cruising speed set. We serve.
Engaging engines.
Lightning strike successful.
Course engaged.
Nice.
Setting course.
Good there. Torpedo strike to finish him off there. Happy
We
with
wait
that.
your command.
Additional traitors on Auspex. All vessels regroup.
Admiral, the crew are revolting. A mutiny is underway.
Your excuses do not concern me, Captain. Crush the mutineers and bring your ship into the fight. Am I understood?
Okay.
You failed for the last
My lord,
time,
the
Captain.
mutiny has been contained. Morale is ebbing, but we stand ready to fight.
At last. Now, seize this precious chance at redemption. For you and for your crew. Duty and death await.
Brace for impact.
Send some fighters over to
Fury
detect that
interceptors
stuff.
in flight. Aye, Admiral. Lock on target. Changing course. Your orders? We serve. Starhawks loaded and sent. Understood.
Light cruiser Hellbringer. So he's got launch bays and triple barrel heavy macro turret. Okay. Thing with chaos ships is they can be pretty quick, so that travels at 240 speed.
We wait your
we're
command.
using light cruisers, so we're not. Oh, we are slow. 160. Thought they're not going to be too slow, but I guess they are. So that guy's going to be able to run rings around us.
Ready.
But we do have our bombers we can use against him. But first, let's remove these escorts since they're quite squishy. We've already got one down. Switch him to lock on.
Targets. Underway. Coordinates acknowledged. Understood. We serve.
Okay, that's the escort down.
Starhawks loaded and sent. Course engaged. Engaging engines. Cruising speed set. Heading acknowledged. Impossible, Admiral. Underway.
Done our boarding actions there. Reduces crew a fair bit.
Changing course.
He's almost dead though anyhow. Just shoot him to pieces. His engine's damaged, so he can't get away from us. Let's kill the deck next.
We wait your command.
Obviously destroying the engines severely reduces the speed
Setting
of the enemy.
course.
You can see now he can only move at speed 120,
Your orders?
so we're plenty fast enough.
Starhawks loaded and sent.
Bombers will finish the job, I think. There he goes.
Changing
More
course.
Chaos vessels inbound. Emperor's teeth. Failure is to be my fate. I'll face it with the Emperor's light in my eyes. This is Admiral Harbride to all vessels. We fight to the death.
Okay. This is bad. Right in the middle of the shit here. Right.
All ahead full!
Hold until reinforcements arrive. Right. Okay. And the flagship must not be destroyed. Oh man.
Cruising speed
This is
set.
brutal. Right, let's
Starhawks
try to go
loaded and
after
sent.
their admiral's ship
Impossible,
as much
Admiral.
as we can. Sending bombers
Starhawks
in.
loaded and sent.
What's he doing? I don't like that auto
Changing
engagement
course.
thing. It only got turned
We
on
wait
because
your
the
command.
tutorial told me to, basically. I'm turning it off now.
Coordinates acknowledged.
Not
Admiral.
good. Oh
this
my
would
god!
appear to be the destroyer's main fleet.
We don't want to go that way.
Readings confirm
We
the
do not
presence
want to
of
go that way.
Blackstone
We want to go away from that.
Signal the phalanx. Our mission ends in success, but our duty abides.
Maximum burn!
Impossible, Admiral. Ship ready. Cruising speed set.
Got to survive a little bit longer. Oh no.
Underway. All ahead, full. Starhawks loaded and sent. Cruising speed set. Starhawks loaded and sent.
Heading acknowledged.
Incoming transmission from Phalanx.
You've done your part, Admiral. I hereby take command of this engagement. We'll give that Blackstone fortress an opponent worthy of its size.
Whoa.
Commodore Trouveau, what is our status?
Estimates are still formulating, but we confirm the Sanctus Malefic, the Apocalyptia, the Vengeful Spirit. Emperor, shield us, but we're staring at half of the Black Fleet. Maybe more.
Understood. And Cadia itself?
Preliminary scans and Vox chatter confirm fighting on all continents. The greatest concentration appears to be at Casa Kraf on Cadia Secundus. The Herald of Absolution is inbound with our Adeptus Sororitas allies.
Good. Remind all Storm Talon squadrons that Celestine must make planetfall. All other concerns are secondary.
Confirmed. Captain, there's a Blackstone fortress in near orbit, tentatively identified as the Will of Eternity. Vox chatter confirms the Fire Main's Fang has already failed to bring it to ruin.
Indeed, a rare failure from the sons of Rus. The so-called saint was correct. These are dark days indeed.
Your orders?
As they always are in dark days, Commodore. We bring the Emperor's fire and burn away the darkness. Prepare for battle.
Okay. Why are all these suddenly stopped dead? I didn't tell them to stop.
We have inbound. Vanguard vessels closing fast.
Brittle foes to be crushed beneath the Phalanx's good right arm, Commodore.
From their vector, they don't intend to duel with our guns, but to ram us. We must brace for impact.
Sound collision alarms. All hands. Brace for impact.
Oh man, can I move this?
Engines engaged.
Can move it. Whoa. All these little ones are going to come around me.
Your command.
Somehow I need to link up these poor little light cruisers with my big stuff.
Impossible, Admiral.
Our big fortress monastery.
We have visual on the Will of Eternity, Captain. Almost in weapons range.
Acknowledged. All crews to battle stations. Hold this course. All ahead full. Take us down into its black core.
All ahead full. It seems we have their attention. Additional vessels closing on intercept course. They're closing too swiftly to evade.
Let the fleas bite. The Phalanx's hide is thick. Too thick for their teeth. Hold main batteries for my order.
We serve. Engaging engines. Ship ready.
Perform an all-ahead full maneuver. Right, there we go. That's what we want.
Your orders? Heading acknowledged.
Maximum burn!
Standard speed engaged.
We wait your command. Cruising speed set. Starhawks loaded and sent. Understood.
All ahead full!
Keep running, lads. Running. Oh, what's the right word? Flying fast. Really fast.
Cruising speed set.
Right. Fortress Maestri is getting attacked quite a lot. Wow, look at the size of this thing. I've never seen anything this ridiculous. It's amazing. Certainly makes this thing look tiny, and this Blackstone Fortress was really scary in the previous mission.
Standard speed engaged.
Engaging engines. Cruising speed set. Your orders? Starhawks loaded and sent. We serve. Underway.
Will of Eternity in primary weapons range.
Unleash the Phalanx's fury. Let Abaddon know we've come for him.
Ship ready.
The Blackstone Fortress shields are holding. We're barely scratching it.
Keep firing. We'll flay that abomination an inch at a time if we must.
At your order. Victory or death.
Well, we could always try ramming it, maybe. Ah, your gun's not so big now, is it?
Captain, the Will of Eternity's shields are down.
Impossible! Confirmed.
Confirmed. They're gone.
I'll wager my right hand they have wolves loose in their belly. The fangs of Fenris bite deep. It's our turn now. Main batteries, open fire! Send that cursed hulk to hell!
Aye, Admiral.
Maximum burn. Ship lost.
Oh, we lost the ship.
Course engaged. Cruising speed set. Shark assault boats on their way.
Let's get some torpedoes fired at that fortress.
Your orders? Taking heavy damage.
I'm so gonna ram that thing. It's happening.
Underway.
No, no. Ouch. Don't shoot my little ends.
Hold course.
Ship ready.
The Blackstone Fortress is coming apart. We're too close. If its reactors go critical, the Phalanx will be caught in the blast. Damage.
The Sons of Dawn are too stubborn to die. Why should his regal daughter prove different? Gaze on the Blackstone Fortress's death, Consul. Gaze, and rejoice for service fulfilled.
Eek.
Where we are needed.
Stop. Don't crush my little ones. Yeah, we seem to survive that. Everything's fine.
Archmagos, your reputation precedes you, but you choose a bleak time to come to Cadia.
Bleaker than you know. My adepts uncovered pylons on Area 6. They are a perfect match for those present on Cadia, but were reduced to null during the Fourth Black Crusade.
Abaddon. His malice holds greater purpose than we knew.
Agreed. Ruined pylon fields have been discovered on many worlds. All are made by the Despoiler.
Why? Their heritage is alien, their purpose unknown.
The pylons' forges remain shrouded, known only to the Omnissiah. But their purpose is revealed. They contain the Eye of Terror. If they are destroyed, the Immaterium will claim all. The Imperium will be no more. The pylons must be safeguarded. They are our only weapon against the encroachment of chaos. But I need time to study.
Go. Make your studies. May the Emperor guide you.
I mean you no harm. But you are an abomination.
I prefer honored guest. But abomination or not, you and I have common cause.
Logic dictates otherwise.
Then you don't seek to understand the nature of this matrix.
You comprehend its secrets.
I was there when they first awakened. Or perhaps I wasn't. Memory is such a fickle thing. Neither of us desires to see this galaxy ripped asunder by the Imperial ones. Destroy me if you wish. Nothing will change. For me, for you, for this world.
Show me.
Heresy. He's willing to work with a Necron? What's going on here? Where's the Inquisition?
Admiral, this is madness. Entering real space so close to a planet, you'll doom us all.
A good officer commands without doubt, and obeys without question.
Entering real space in 3, 2, 1.
Blessed Emperor, we're in the heart of the fight.
This is Admiral Catalia to Battle Group Silver Dawn. Form up.
Incoming enemy squadrons!
Brace for impact.
We've lost the Purity Blade!
Silver Dawn to Cadian High Command. Where do you need us?
This battle is lost! We must disengage!
Coward. Commissar. Do your duty.
As the Emperor wills. Incoming transmission.
Phalanx to Silver Dawn. This is Commodore Chavot. Situation critical. Chaos forces have launched a full-scale planet strike. They aim to destroy the pylons of the Elysian fields. They must not succeed. Reinforce the position. The Phalanx will cover your back. Remain vigilant. We have reports that the despoiler leads the assault. The Emperor protects.
The Emperor protects. Silver Dawn, this is the Admiral. All ahead full.
Auspex readings indicate unusual energy signatures at the Elysian fields.
Explain. I need more. By the Emperor.
Omnissiah's grace. This is beyond my experience. Analyzing.
Hurry. What are we looking at?
Analyzing complete. The pylons. The energy beam is repelling the Eye of Terror.
How is that possible? No matter. Our duty remains. Prepare for planet strike.
Incoming transmission. It's the Phalanx.
The despoiler has retreated to the vengeful spirit to lick his wounds. We cannot let this opportunity slip away.
All vessels, engage the vengeful spirit. For the salvation of mankind and vengeance long due, we will destroy this abomination once and for all.
This is Admiral Catalia to Battle Group Silver Dawn. We have our orders, and we're closer than anyone else. Today, the arch-traitor dies at our hands. Divert all power to weapons. Load torpedoes. We are the Emperor's fury. We shall not fail. Fire! All weapons!
The vengeful spirit is firing, sustaining hull damage. Structural breaches on all decks.
No! No!
Weapon system critical. Reactor critical. Fires reported on all decks. We are heavily damaged. Estimated crew loss 65,000.
The vengeful spirit intercepted our torpedoes. No significant damage.
What? What have I done? My pride. My arrogance.
Additional Chaos vessels inbound.
Very well. If that is how this ends. If we are to die, let it be with the Emperor's light in our eyes and his fury in our voice. We fight on. All hands. One last effort before they overwhelm us. Make this count.
Admiral, the enemy are peeling away.
No. You must be mistaken.
Confirmed. They are moving towards the wreckage of the Blackstone Fortress.
What are they doing? Vox officer, transmit a wideband message to all forces on Cadia. Tell them to evacuate the planet. Now!
Oh, that's not good. They're pushing it into the planet. Oh man. That is evil. That'll be the end of Cadia then. I did like how you could look around the ships in certain parts of those cutscenes. That was a nice touch. Not a bad little prologue stroke tutorial thing. Alright, now we should be allowed to start one of the other campaigns. Imperium. For the Emperor. The far-flung Imperium of man knows only a war for survival. Assailed by traitors, treacherous Xenos, and the uncaring galactic wastes, humanity battles on as the Emperor's light grows ever darker. The Cadian Gate stands besieged by abominations from within the Eye of Terror. It falls to Admiral Spire, hero of the Gothic War, to marshal the Imperium's scattered fleets and hold the line against the horrors of chaos. Okay, and we're not going to play it on easy. Let's at least put it to medium. Mission type random. I guess we'll leave that as is. Yeah, so we'll leave everything as default, except we'll up the difficulty to medium because, I don't know, easy sounds easy. Let's make it a bit more of a challenge, see what happens. Okay, press play the campaign, nothing happened. Let's try it again. There we go.
The Imperium of man. A million worlds scattered across an uncaring galaxy. 1,000,000 worlds forever under threat from the machinations of cursed traitors and perfidious Xenos. It is an empire consumed by war, by the very battle for survival itself, for there is no peace amongst the stars. The Space Marines, genetically modified warriors who know no fear, spearhead every counter-assault, taking the battle to the heart of the foe. From the smoke-wreathed horror of Adeptus Mechanicus Forge Worlds sail warships of fearsome potency, their weapons blessed by the Machine God, and their crews dedicated to the Omnissire's holy cause. The Scholar Progenium molds callow flesh into leaders, officers of the Imperial Navy, the greatest fleet ever to span the stars. These heroes dedicate their life to the Imperium's defense, confronting the ceaseless threat of chaos wherever it manifests. The war against the dark gods and their worshippers is the eternal battle for the soul of mankind, for the future of the galaxy itself. It is the forge upon which true heroes are struck and legends tempered. Admiral Spire is one such legend, savior of the Gothic sector, vanquisher of Warmaster Abaddon's 12th Black Crusade. For centuries he has been lost, trapped in the shifting tides of the Immaterium, while in pursuit of the hated foe. Such travails would drive an ordinary man to madness, or into the clutches of the very gods he once opposed. But Spire is no ordinary man, and his time is coming once more.
We're out. Praise the Emperor, but I can see the stars again. Receiving distress hymnals. The region's alive with them. According to the timestamps, Admiral, the year. It's 999 M41. We've been lost in the warp for over 800 years. And Cadia, the hymnals report that it's been destroyed, sir. There's a lot of confusion out there, sir. And Admiral, Cadia fell at Abaddon's hand.
Then we are returned not a moment too soon. Navigator, chart a course to the Cadian system. We may be an age too late to join the battle, but revenge is still within our grasp.
Warp engines online. Geller field holding.
This is Admiral Spire to all Imperial vessels. Rally at coordinates 154554. This isn't over.
That's a cool picture of what looks like a Tau merchant ship. One of the new Tau merchant fleet battleships getting munched on by a Tyrannid. There's some nice artwork in this.
Such turbulence. Not since the Eye of Terror have I felt anything like it. Wait. This is not the Cadian system. Navigator, report.
The Immaterium writhes, Lord Admiral. It has flung us far off course.
I can see that, Domitian. Where are we?
Star sites indicate we've entered real space in the Cadian sector.
Confirmed.
Not too far, but not close enough. Still, we have been fortunate. Have our astropath send out a hymnal. All surviving vessels in the sector to rally at our position. Cadia needs our aid.
Warship signatures inbound, Lord Admiral. Chaos vessels.
Indeed. Then our retribution begins. We hold this position.
What is this I smell? Another so-called warrior come to chance his blade?
I am Lord Admiral Spire. I will be your death.
Not this day, lapdog! My lieutenants come to claim your skull! It shall adorn the War Master's throne!
We shall see. Ready main batteries.
Okay, so we've got to destroy or rout every ship of the Chaos Forces and have our flagship survive. You've got to love how that Chaos guy was so brave in his tiny little escort. Right, can I do anything? No, apparently not. Oh, there we go. No, still not allowed to do anything. Odd.
Understood.
Oh, there we go. Now I can. Oh, that's weird. It won't let me turn.
Coordinates acknowledged.
That's really strange. Like, every now and then lets me do something. Look, see, I'm trying to click here to line myself up so I can launch torpedoes.
Setting course.
There we go, finally. Right. Oh, I shouldn't waste torpedoes on this. I should just ram it or something, shouldn't I? Oh, he's running now.
Underway.
Now, why aren't any of my guns firing? That's the question. Right, well, I'm not in the arc yet, but now they are. Right, there we go.
Engaging engines. Heading acknowledged. Understood. Course engaged. Changing course. Cruising speed set. Engaging engines. Heading acknowledged. Coordinates acknowledged. Understood.
There's definitely something strange going on with the movement. It's not the way it normally is. Alright, it's high time we got this thing finished. Right, mutinying, good. Run away.
Underway. Setting course.
Yeah, 'cause normally I only need to click once.
Sons of Mars stand ready for your orders.
Excellent. Their firepower will be a great asset.
Well met, Fabricator. How many ships do you bring me?
All that could be found, Lord Admiral. I regret that we bring enemies on our heels.
Duty breeds enemies, Fabricator. Join your fire to ours. We'll see them ended.
And once again, I can't select anything. Can't drag and select anything that way. This is definitely something odd going on here.
Changing
like
course.
Normally you can just select ship, click once to place where you want it to move, and it's not allowing that. And nor is it allowing me to
Transition begun.
drag, select both of these into a group. It's really, really odd.
Coordinates acknowledged.
Charging engines!
Reaching nominal speed.
Yeah, for some reason it's making me double click everything, and yeah, I can't drag select the units.
Transition begun.
Maybe it's a setting that it puts on automatically when you start the campaign. I don't know, but it's really weird and very irritating. Seems a very strange thing to be occurring.
Rouse the engines.
Course engaged!
Rouse the engines. Calculating vectors.
Right, I just want to have a quick look at the options if there's something going on. No. Well, there doesn't seem to be anything I can change. Don't know why it's doing that. That's really off-putting and weird. Because obviously I've played multiplayer, I've played this game plenty. Like, this is the first time I've encountered this thing where I've got a, you know, I can't, oh, now I can drag a box around them. Now I've gone to the menu. It simply wasn't letting me do it before. Definitely something wrong there.
Acknowledged.
I'm not going crazy.
Optimal course set.
Yeah, look, and now it's letting me select and move with a single click. So simply just going into my options and then leaving them again has allowed things to return to normal. That was really odd. Something was definitely not right.
Understood. Coordinates acknowledged.
The last of them, my lord.
Negative. They were but the tip of the spear. I calculate that the others will soon arrive.
It matters not. I led a fleet through the bleakness of the Gothic War. By comparison, this is nothing. A pity that war cost us our greatest heroes. But I wouldn't give to have Captain Abrador at my side.
All decks report ready.
Good. We shall forge new heroes this day. Let us hope they suffice.
Seems they've come in strength, Lord Admiral.
All ships. The Emperor protects. Engage at will.
Survival probabilities are unfavorable. Recommend we withdraw.
All
Get some
ships,
torpedoes
hold
thrown into the middle of that.
Doubt forms the path to damnation.
There is no doubt while strength abides.
Beneficent Emperor? Is that what I think it is?
The Sons of Dawn heed your call, Lord Admiral.
Nice.
It's good to see vessels of the Adeptus Astartes, Captain. Faith is well enough, but hope and faith bring victory sooner.
The war never ends, Lord Admiral. We shall fight it together.
Course engaged.
So, helpful. We have some Space Marines showing up. Imperial fists. Sons of Dawn reference there. That's referring to Rogel Dawn, their Primarch.
With matchless efficiency. Thruster routines active. Engaging engines! Thruster routines active. Engaging drive. Changing course. Impossible, Admiral. Optimal course set.
Lots of boarding actions going on. Send in the Marines.
Moving to position.
The spirits obey.
And the Space Marine special ability, Honour the Chapter. An extra assault action that can be done.
Repositioning.
Transition begun. With matchless efficiency. Optimal course set.
At your command. Engines engaged.
Calculating vectors. Setting course. Underway.
To where we are needed.
Last traitor vessel destroyed, Lord Admiral. No further signatures.
And allied ships?
Nothing more. Others may be inbound.
We can wait no longer. Let stragglers seek our trail amongst the dead. We have a fleet. I must confer with Lord High Admiral Drang as how best to employ it. We will have vengeance for Cadia.
That was cool. So yeah, we got to use some Imperial ships, obviously, but also Adeptus Mechanicus and Space Marine ship as well. They're all part of the Imperium collective, but in multiplayer, obviously you use them as separate factions.
Bleak, but we shall prevail if the Emperor wills it. The despoiler will be driven back, but we need support. We must secure planetary systems within the battle zone. These will provide us the necessary means to strengthen our fleets.
Okay. Right, okay. So this is kind of important. The urgency gauge is divided into 5 segments. When a segment is filled, the threat value of all enemy factions is raised by 1. If the last segment is filled, the campaign ends in failure. Okay, so we want to avoid that then. So what's going on here? It looks like we're in Belisar sector, I guess. And then there's Demios Binary, Sabina, Barissa, Exceltra Minor, Closton or Clouston, Helitas, Vorgatork, Freemus, and Cantrail. Oh, and yeah, Cadia, of course, in the middle. And it looks like you have to follow these little paths that connect them. So we can't just go from here straight to Cantrail. We have to go this way. Well, that makes things nice and simple. So what happens if I click on here? There can be one or several points of interest in each system. Each one is linked to attributes that have different effects depending on the faction controlling the system. Okay. So I assume that's a point of interest, is it? And we appear to have 3 fleets, is it? Or is this just literally 3 ships? Yeah, I think it might just literally be 3 ships, because that's the Adeptus Mechanicus one, that's the Space Marine, and that's the Imperial. Okay. There's a couple of symbols here that aren't filled out. And all this information over here. There we go. Interesting. Not sure what all that means yet. Oh, there we go. And hover over them. So yeah, they give various effects. Now let's find... Oh, our system's not in... Oh, there it is. So Hive World generates 10, 20 or 40 resources per turn. Increases the troop regeneration of allied ships in connected systems by 1, 1, 2. Not really sure what that means entirely yet, but sounds useful. An unsustainable world doubles the delay of evolution of all the points of interest in the system. Okay, so it's a crap place, but we're starting off here, so we should expect as much. Use the mouse to select the Belisar point of interest. Yeah, so that'll be this. Is there a thing where we can save it? No, there isn't at the moment, so let's resume. Just don't want to have to do all the beginning stuff again if it crashes, that's all. Don't know how stable the game is yet. Never played this campaign before. Right. Evolution level. After several turns under your control, points of interest may be evolved by spending resources. Cool. Attributes. Effects provided by the points of interest may vary depending on the evolution level in the system. Right. Okay, so here we go. Here's stuff. Okay. Belisar's stones wail with the death agonies of a slaughtered population, put to the sword at the direction of the traitor Lucius the Eternal. Psychic echoes still linger in the warp, making travel to and from cursed Belisar a risky endeavour for any navigator not fully in command of his faculties. Are any of them in command of their faculties? They all seem quite insane. Any cutscene I've seen of them. Yet the Imperium cannot afford to leave Belisar unpopulated, and has begun shipping in new colonists. Chem suppressants have been issued in an attempt to reduce suicide numbers. Oh, brilliant. Yeah, in the grim darkness of the far future, blah blah. Yeah, okay, so let's close that. And so now what? Do I select
Demios
a fleet?
binary has much to offer our future operations, but it is occupied by Chaos forces. We shall sweep them aside and restore the Emperor's rule to this stolen world.
Right, system annexation. Defeat enemy forces stationed in a system to take control of it. Neutral systems are seized as soon as one of your fleets moves in. Right. Fleet power. The fleet power represents the might of a fleet. It depends on the value, health and other parameters of the ships. Fleet's movement. Fleets have a pool of movement points that replenishes at the start of each turn. They can travel through safe routes between systems and sectors at the cost of 1 movement point per system crossed. Okay. So I guess we've got this selected. Yeah, okay, we've got a lunar class. That's what we started off with apparently. Short burn torpedoes and power ram are our abilities, along with micro warp jump and plasma bomb. Okay. New ship? No, can't do anything there. Oh, okay. Apparently something happens when I click on the ship. Right, there we go. Takes us into a close-up of it. Don't appear to be able to do anything particularly here. Tells us the upkeep of the ship is 16. Okay. Right, back to sector view, I guess. Still, it's nice to know we can have a look at things like that. I don't seem to be able to select the other 2 ships either side of it, so I guess we move here where the arrows are pointing to Demios binary. It looks like there's some opposition there. It's at 183, we're 165. Ooh. Now,
There
I've
will be many
right-clicked
risks
that.
in the days to come. I need not take one here. Deploying a second fleet to Demios Binary will ease our victory.
Okay, so it's suggesting I send another fleet there. Okay, so they are separate fleets. Yep, that's cool. But I can send multiple fleets in.
We outnumber the foe. Victory is all but certain. But caution must serve as well as haste. Recklessness is a terrible master.
Okay, and it's telling us system limitations. A maximum of 3 of your fleets can be stationed in a system. However, fleets can always move through a system. Well, I mean, we don't need to hold here, I don't think, or do we? Oh, you can create a new fleet as well. That's cool. What happens if I do that? Oh, wow, so I've got no available fleet slots, that's fine, but just have a look at what I can do. You can just create a fleet just like that. Nice. That is pretty cool. It seems quite costly, particularly to create Space Marine fleets. Then you select a leader to recruit and they come along with a ship. Nice, okay. Be good if you could see what weaponry the ships have before you choose to build one though. And yeah, this is the resources it costs to buy them. And they come with skills as well. Okay, that's all very interesting. Kind of cool. Right, can I move this fleet over here as well? Go on, let me. Guess not. Do I have to leave one fleet here? Is that how this works? I don't know how this works. How do I increase the evolution level? I assume that costs. I have 500. My next turn is minus 37. Not entirely sure what I'm doing. Okay. Seems like I'm doing nothing over there. Right, defense level. The higher the defense level of a system under enemy control, the more defensive structures you will have to face in battle. Okay, so where's its defense level? Doesn't seem to say anything. Alright, so that's flashing for launch battle. And objectives, engage in battle in the Demios binary system. Well, I guess we will do that. Shame, I would have preferred to have taken the Space Marines with me over the Adeptus Mechanicus, but it didn't seem to be an option, so perhaps this is a little bit linear at the moment. Right, so this is what we've got. The 13th Gothic fleet of some description and the 19th Mars Warfleet versus the 16th Lost and something. You can't see all of that. It's all cut off everywhere. Okay, leadership. Maximum fleet value that can be involved at the same time on the battlefield. Ships that can't be deployed may join the fight as reinforcements to replace casualties. Okay, you can have a big-ass armada. You can't have them all out at once, but they can come in as reinforcements. That's cool. Your leadership value represents the maximal accumulated fleet value that can be deployed at the start of the battle. Okay, yeah, we've read that in another tooltip. The top fleet will be deployed first. Drag and drop your fleets to change their order of commitment in the battle. Protect your faction leader. His death would put an end to your campaign. Right, okay. That kind of suggests that I should throw the Mars fleet in first, just so that my admiral doesn't get smashed up. Maybe they're all going to launch. I don't know what. It looks like, is that my cost? Is 306 in total, and it looks like there are no defenses here, so that's what that was talking about. These are not filled in, so I'm guessing there aren't any. Well, I mean, I've swapped things around. Let's see what happens. Would have liked to have taken the Space Marines, but...
10,000 years have passed since the galaxy burned in the fires of the Horus heresy. 10 millennia since the greatest of the Emperor's Primarchs fell into the grasp of eternal damnation and tore the galaxy asunder. Horus Lupercal may be dead, his body ashes, and his memory the stuff of a cursed legend. But the wounds he wrought yet gape in the hide of an embattled Imperium. For the battle against Chaos knows no end. Many of Horus' servants survived the civil wars, and they have not forgotten their defeat. When the War Master fell, they retreated to the Eye of Terror and waged battle anew. Greatest of these was Abaddon the Despoiler, Horus' greatest living heir. Abaddon took the title of War Master for his own, and embarked upon a long and bloody campaign to succeed where his fallen master had failed. 12 Black Crusades he launched against the Imperium of Man. 12 world-shattering campaigns to forever alter the balance of power. Now, as the millennium draws to a close, a vast armada of traitors slips its moorings as Abaddon launches his 13th and perhaps final strike. As the tide of chaos breaks against the Cadian Gate, the Imperium holds its breath. Faith alone cannot hold back these bleak waters. Only valor will serve.
There are many ways to win a battle. By fire or cunning, we shall prevail in the Emperor's name.
State your order.
Though our duty is to annihilate enemies of the Imperium, it may sometimes be in our interest to obtain victory without engaging enemy vessels. Capturing strategic positions might well force the enemy's withdrawal.
We wait your command.
You have seized a strategic area. The enemy has seized a strategic area.
Aye, Admiral.
Muted. Have to be careful with the Adeptus Mechanicus. You may have noticed their crew numbers are very low, so they can be easy to strip the crew from with boarding actions and such.
We serve.
I'm using my escort for the capping here. Moving silently means the enemy can't pick me up unless they get very close, I think within this circle.
Receiving your order.
And one of the cool things about the Adeptus Mechanicus fleets is Nova cannons. But unfortunately, this is only a light cruiser, so it doesn't get a Nova
strategic
cannon.
Area.
Does get torpedoes though. Now, what have I got? I've got auger probe. Ah, okay. That's a probe there. And stasis bomb. Right.
You have seized a strategic area.
Thruster routines active.
Okay, probe has identified an escort here.
We are ready to serve.
Okay, just going to go straight on by it.
Hostile signature detected.
Torpedo almost hit me there, I think. Ah, right.
Ready.
Need to do something about this over here.
All ahead
Let's
forward.
get this escort well out of the way of that, and we'll annihilate it.
Machine spirit appeased.
Right. I'm going to send my escort to go deal with their escort over here.
Lock on target.
Keep my admiral ship going over to this cap point.
Your orders.
But we don't want to let the enemy capture the point that I've already taken.
Rouse the engines.
Well, what have I got here? Macro turret, long range, battery weapons, long range. Okay, try and keep this guy at long range then. But the thing is, Chaos are also good at long range, so I don't really afford to mess about too much.
Receiving your order. Collision
Switch the brakes for impact.
active.
Now we're out of shields there.
We wait your command.
We keep pursuing this
Engaging.
with my escort.
We serve.
Just re-angle a little
Heading
bit so that my admiral ship can assist.
State your order. Transition begun.
Just do a stasis bomb. See if we can mess with this, this
Machine
Chaos ship.
spirit appeased. Reaching nominal speed.
We can trap him and then launch torpedoes. That will be hilarious. There we go.
Engaging drive. The
Should do
spirits
it.
obey.
Ship ready.
Hostile signature detected.
Maximum burn.
We wait your command.
You have accumulated 25% of strategic points.
Optimal course set.
You have seized a strategic area.
Okay, we've got the vast majority
You have seized a strategic area.
of the cap points now.
The enemy has accumulated 25% of strategic points.
We are ready to serve. Your orders? Cruising speed set. Underway. Machine spirit appeased.
Caught him nicely in the plasma bomb there. We can catch him in another stasis bomb as well.
Engaging drive.
Some Torpedoes launched.
Course engaged.
To serve the Omnissiah.
Whoa, that hurt him.
Setting course.
Right, our escort is now free. Just going to send the escort to go for the other cap point. Or not.
Receiving your order. Execute high energy turn. Transition begun.
Accumulated 50% of strategic points.
Engaging engines.
Aye, Admiral. Coordinates acknowledged. Engage engine red lines. Rouse the engines. Maximum burn. Thruster routines active. Reaching nominal speed.
Engaging engines.
Let's get the torpedoes in again. About now. Oh, a little bit early. Still fighting with some.
Calculating vectors. Optimal course set.
Nice, another nice
Engaging
strike from
drive.
the torpedoes there. On the Adeptus Mechanicus ship.
Understood.
And he is toast. Wow, that was a very easy one to start us with, wasn't it? So we earned some renown for that.
The first victory is ours. Others will follow should we remain true to our duty. Battles leave scars. I must be mindful of my vessel's condition. The reclamation of Demius Binary has taken our enemy by surprise. The Claustum system is exposed. We shall push our advantage. If the fleet is to grow, we must have access to production facilities. If Claustum falls to our forces, we shall have them.
Right, leader experience. When a leader reaches experience level 4, his fleet movement point pool is increased by 1. Okay. When a fleet is involved in a battle or seizes a neutral system, all remaining movement points are consumed. Destroyed ships are lost for good, damaged ones are repaired and have some of their lost troops replaced at the beginning of each turn if they are located within a system controlled by their faction. Okay. At the beginning of each turn, each of your ships located within a system under your control benefits from the following effects. 10% of hull points value is repaired, 3% of critically damaged systems are fully repaired, and 3 lost troops are replaced. Right. You may spend resources to accelerate the repair of your ships. To do so, select a fleet and then a ship. This will grant you access to the fast repair option among others. Okay. Resources and construction points are most valuable as they are necessary to construct new ships. Fair enough. So now we've taken this, I wonder what we can do with it. I don't know. Well, anyway, the Space Marine fleet is flashing at us, so I guess that's telling us we should be moving it. Move Admiral Malone's fleet to the Clauston system to seize it. Right, okay. There he is. Shipyards provide construction points that are necessary to build ships. When a system is conquered, the shipyards do not provide construction points immediately. They need to replenish turn after turn. Okay. Shipyards get construction points each turn until they reach their maximum value. Take control is flashing at me, so yep, I guess we do that. Put an end to the turn is now my current objective, so yep, end turn. And I assume chaos stuff will move in from somewhere during their turn. So what are they going to do?
Our shipyards are ready to provide us some reinforcements. Time to see what the Adeptus Mechanicus have to offer our crusade.
Okay. So, new ship. Is now unlocked.
Demios binary shipyard isn't capable of full production just yet. We'll use Clauston for now, and wait until Demios is capable of crafting larger vessels.
Right, so Demios could build Lunars or escorts, apparently. Or is that just showing me that I already have a Lunar? I think that's showing me that I have a Lunar, maybe. But anyway, it says we should select Clauston, so we will.
Shipyards are small, but can provide us with recon ships. These will be valuable assets for our operations. Big guns are nothing if not deployed with grand purpose.
Okay. Systems under your control linked by a safe route form a network. Shipyards are accessible from any system within the network they belong to. Okay, cool. Right, so it's just flashing a Firestorm frigate at me. Is that really all that I'm allowed to build at this point? Yeah, so I've got to add a Firestorm escort ship to the construction list.
All is prepared.
We'll do as we're told.
It is time to welcome a new vessel to the Emperor's service.
Okay, in addition to the construction points, building ships requires resources. The number of escort ships within the fleet is limited and depends on the number of line ships and their tonnage. Once the construction is validated, the ships are immediately added to the fleet and can be used in the same turn. Okay, so at the moment my escort limit is 3 and I have 1 out of 3 thanks to this Firestorm. I guess I confirm then.
The reconquest of the Cadian sector can now proceed. However, we cannot leave our holdings without defenses. We should at least deploy an orbital minefield.
Okay. So we do these by spending resources and clicking these buttons. We can't afford a space station, but we could get defense platforms, but it's telling us to get minefields right now, which are a bit cheaper.
We have only just begun. War is replete with opportunity. As ground is seized, new objectives will arise. Let us proceed. We are the Emperor's fist. Let his foes tremble at our coming.
You may spend resources in each system to place defensive devices like minefields, defense platforms, and space stations. Unlike minefields and defense platforms that may be deployed in any system, space stations can only be built within systems with a strategic position point of interest. Okay, fair enough. So that's my cash right there. But I'm losing 21 a turn at the moment, so I probably shouldn't go mad spending stuff. Can I click these things? No, nothing seems to happen. Right, it is flashing end turn, so I mean I should probably do as I'm told, but I just wanted to have a look at things. There we go. So Chaos are moving things around. It's now turn 3.
The systems we have reclaimed are developing well.
This stuff looks scary. I hope this can't just suddenly attack me here, because I've got nowhere near enough to cope with all of that. What else is knocking about? That there. Oh god, all their fleets are mega scary. In fact, that's not, but it's backed up by that. Same problem here. I guess we build and develop, but I'm a little bit concerned that we're losing money. There must be a way of gaining money. So, select the Demios binary system.
Prosperous systems can only be a good thing for our cause. We will protect them.
Okay, so suggesting that I upgrade this. So, points of interest start at level 1 and may evolve over time. Protect your holdings to get the best of them. Once a point of interest is ready to be evolved, you have to spend resources to unlock the next level and start the process to reaching the next one. Okay, so that's what's going on here. So let's do it.
Receiving communication from the Vox relay. It is Lord High Admiral Drang.
So the old man's still alive. I told you he was too tough to kill.
Admiral Spire, I trust you stand ready for orders.
Always.
Good. Strategically and symbolically, the Cadian sector is vital to our efforts. You will reclaim it, Admiral. The Emperor protects.
Understood. The Emperor protects.
Okay. Okay, missions panel lists your current objectives and shows their progress. Fleets panel allows you to visualize all the fleets under your command wherever they are. You may now invite a friend to play the campaign in cooperative mode. That's cool. I like the sound of that. That could be pretty fun. You may now start a new campaign with Necrons and Tyranids. Okay, so they're unlocked as well. Although, honestly, I prefer the Imperial fleets personally over Necrons or Tyranids. So I'm quite happy to keep playing this one for now. Right. Cadia system, Vorgatork, Freemus and Cantrail. Right. I guess the other ones are surplus to requirement, but I assume you probably need to get them along the way. I mean, for a start, we can't go straight through Cadia because that's got a nightmare amount of stuff for us to deal with. So we probably have to capture this stuff as we go. Although with this fleet knocking around, that's going to be risky. Also here, I mean, but we can try our luck. Right. Let's see what happens if we click this area. Okay, we're now on 0 income. Right, so we don't want to be on 0 income. We want to be on some income. Can I upgrade that? Why can't I upgrade that? I have the money. There must be some other reason. Do I need a ship there? Who knows? What about here? Can this be upgraded? It can. So perhaps you need a ship present to be able to upgrade a place. Let's try that. Right, well, now we have a +1 global income now. Wow. At least we're not losing money or just simply breaking even anymore. I'm wondering, should I send this fleet back here and see if I can upgrade here as well so we can make a bit more cash? Okay, so we appear to have a sword accompanying the Adeptus Mechanicus fleet. The Space Marine fleet is simply this light cruiser Vanguard Mark III. But I think the Mark IIIs are cool because they get the bombard cannon, or at least a light bombard cannon if I remember rightly on those. The ones I really want to get are the Strike Cruiser Mark IIIs, which are these bad boys here, I think. Love to be able to have some of these. Bombardment cannon turret, yes, that's what I want. That's what I want. But it appears that they're greyed out and not buildable right now. That got light lance. Yeah, that's got light bombardment. So out of the choice of light cruisers for the Space Marines, I would pick the Mark III for now. But I'm not actually sure I should be spending anything, to be honest, on more ships at this point in time. Because I don't think I can afford anything. What I do want to prioritise is increasing the amount of money I can make. How to do that is the question. Right, what's going on here? That's got a little marker by it. Asteroid fields. What would occur here? Points of interest. Demios binary. Ah, I see. I see. So I can upgrade this point of interest as well. Right, now we're cooking. Let's do that. We're quickly running out of money. Right, let's have a look. Just appears to be one point of interest there. Yeah, okay. Right, fine. What else do I do with the points of interest? Can I attack anything? Do I just sit and defend? It's just law stuff. Okay. Do I need to just keep guarding here? If I don't guard here, will they just plod across and smash my stuff up? Who knows? Who even knows? Right. Maybe I'll move these guys down here. Well, actually, move them directly to here, maybe? And what if I move these guys as well? This is where I find out if I need to keep sitting on something, I guess, but we'll see. Surely you can move about. Let's take control. See what happens. Survivors emerge from the ruins of Cadia, looking for a way to avenge their kin. They offer their lives and everything they saved as a war effort to the Imperium. You receive 100 resources for 10 turns. Cool. That's helpful. Yeah, 101. Nice. So what can I do here? Apparently I can't upgrade this point of interest yet. I assume I need to wait till next turn. So what happens here? Have I still got this? Yeah, I seem to still have it. Well, nothing can go directly to here. It seems pretty safe because this is blocked and this is blocked. I want more ships, to be quite honest, because I think the size of the enemy fleets dwarfs mine right now. I'd really like to build a new ship. Let's see if I'm allowed. What can I build? Ugh, just light cruisers. Let me have a look. Which one of these do I like the most? Dauntless is kind of cool. I think I like the Dauntless. The Defiant is the most expensive, but that'll be because of its launch bays. It's got a light lance turret aside from the launch bays. It's not really worth that much to me compared to a Dauntless. So let's see. Can I build it at Clauston? What did they call it? I think it was Clauston. No, it doesn't look like I can, but I can build stuff at Demios Binary, so let's build a Dauntless to join this fleet. Let's bump up the value a little bit more in case that Chaos ship does hop straight across. Alright, let's confirm. Hopefully that's not going to break my bank. But yeah, I mean, either of these fleets are bigger than mine still. Hopefully they won't both come after me. Right, unsure what else I'm doing at the moment. I'm going to end the turn because I don't have much in the way of cash. So here we've got two fleets together in case I get attacked by something here. But I want to improve these as well. But anyway, end turn. Let's see what Chaos does. Are they going to attack me? Not so far. Okay. Getting away with things. Right. I would like to add another ship to this fleet. How much How much do they cost, the Space Marine ones? Let's just have a look. Right, at Clawston, I could build a Mark III. I think I can afford that. I had more than 172, didn't I? Let's just check. Yes, I did. Although, actually, I should check first to see if anything's upgradable. That isn't yet. That is not either. Don't seem to be able to get the... Why can't I... I don't know what it is that stops me from unlocking these at the moment. Oh, right. That needs another blip, so perhaps it's another turn required. Yes, I think I see now. Yeah, okay. Yeah. I do remember reading something about that. Alright, so I'm just going to buy another ship then. I want to improve my Space Marine fleet. Get more of these lovely bombard cannons in. I know they're only light bombard cannons, but I'll take what I can get at the moment. So let's add that. There we go. 2 Mark III cruisers there. Right, that looks a bit more respectable. And then I wonder if I can just take that without too much fuss. Let's try it. So what do we get for taking here? Nothing at the moment, it seems. Alright, that fleet could possibly pull off a defense against that fleet. This one is a major concern though. We did get a bit more global income. Sorry, a bit more cash or whatever you call it. Those fleets are scary, so see if we can add a new ship for the Adeptus Mechanicus. No, not looking good. Just escorts allowed at the moment. What's my favourite type of escort? Let's have a look. I did like the swords previously. I think I still like the swords. Yeah. Let's get another sword. Oh, there's already one sword. So that's maximum escorts reached. I'm only allowed 2 in this fleet at the moment. Ideally, I need to get myself a cruiser as soon as I'm able to, but it's like I'll have to buy light cruisers first. Still, it's still not great, but maybe I might be able to scab myself a cap win if I have to with what I've got here. But for now, I guess we will end turn. Right, and it is time to end the stream. So I'm going to call it there for now. We'll save this and we will continue next time. But it looks really interesting. I quite like what I'm seeing so far. But yeah, you see that last blip's filled out now and I can improve here. So yeah, it is working how I thought. That's cool. I just have to be patient before I can upgrade further. That's awesome. Right, here can be upgraded. Let's do that. What about here? Need another turn. Okay, yeah, so yeah, we want to get that income up as high as we can so we can sustain bigger fleets and buy more ships. But anyway, yes, sorry, we're going to end there. I think I'm going to continue this as a series. It looks interesting to me. I like what I've seen so far, and I do like the 3 different Imperial fleets, so this could be fun. Gives me a nice amount of variation to play with. But yeah, okay, so this will be, I'll put a series of this up on YouTube as well, so you know, if you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget, give it a thumbs up or a thumbs down depending on what you thought, and subscribe to the channel for more content like this. And if you're watching this on Twitch, The channel is channel_Doyle on YouTube, and you can see all my other playlists. I've got a Battletech Flashpoint 1 on there, Football Manager 2019, some Insurgency Sandstorm, some multiplayer of Battlefleet Gothic Armada 2, as well as I've just started recently a new Battletech mod, which at the point of this show going out is unavailable to the public, but if you're watching this on YouTube, it may already be available to the public by now, called Battletech Extended 3025, which is a fantastic mod, which basically extends the content for the vanilla game in the 3025 period without moving time forward and changing all the game mechanics. It adds a lot more stuff, makes it a whole lot more fun. So yeah, check that out too if you're interested. But for now, I'm out, and I hope to catch you next time. Thanks again.